Well, what a load of bollocks. I've heard people say, Putin can't turn the gas off. The pipeline will implode if he turns the gas off because of the pressure. Well, I can tell you for a fact, right? I used to fly SO pipeline patrols in helicopters. I wasn't the pilot, I was a navigator. We used to look for third-party activity. But basically what happens is you've got an oil refinery, okay, and they supply all the fuel for all the airports by a pipeline. Because obviously if it was taken by tankers, they couldn't keep up enough fuel for the fuel supply. So, for example, a pipeline will run from Milford Haven all the way to Birmingham. They'll run all around the south coast, Avon, Dartford, Avonmouth, all round. They come from Fawley, which is down near Southampton, and the pipes go all over the country. They do Gatwick, they do Heathrow, they go all the airports, Luton Airport, Stansted, Nottingham, right up to Manchester, okay? And there was 1,300 miles of pipeline we had to follow at 500 feet AGL, that's above ground level, okay? And we were squawking 0036, 500 feet AGL. Hazel's top and bottom, that's high intensity strobe lamps, and we're, like I say, we're just following the pipeline because we've got ordnance survey maps with the location of the pipeline on there, and we're looking for any roadworks, anything that could accidentally dig up these pipelines. And how the pipelines work, I mean, this is fuel, avgas, not avgas, Jet A1 fuel for the jet airliners, and every 1 kilometre there is a valve, okay? It's an emergency shut-off valve every 1 kilometre all the way along the pipeline. Goes for hundreds of miles. And if there's a puncture in the pipeline and the pipeline actually, the pressure drops massively, these valves automatically shut off. Boom, boom. So you've only lost 1 kilometre of fuel because that might leak out and seep out into the soil or whatever. So gas is exactly the same. They've got emergency shut-off valves. So if Putin were to turn off the gas, right, so pressure drops, bum 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 bum, all these shut off valves would just close, and that's it. Estas. Nothing flows from the west to the east, okay? It's all coming from the east, and if it's not coming from the east, bum 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 bum, they all shut. That is that. Estas. And all the cooking oil and stuff like that we have in Spain comes from the Ukraine, apparently. The Spanish stuff's really expensive. So they've been talking about it on the telly tonight, you know. So there's an amazing amount of stuff that comes from the Ukraine and from Russia. And all these sanctions that we've slapped on Russia, it's just going to blow up in our own face. It's like spitting into the wind or pissing into the wind, you know. What's going to happen?